To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice.
Can I get a roll call, please?
Village President Hawkins,
Here.
Ms. Bruni,
Here.
Mr. Detloff. Here. Mr. Morgan. Present. Ms. Worrell.
Here.
Ms. Wheel. Mr. Zams.
Is there a motion? Is there a motion to approve minutes from the last meeting dated 12/4/2023?
I'll make a motion to approve the board minutes of 12/4 as presented, although I've got just a couple of minor corrections. Under the public comments, it says Bike Club Survives. I don't think that's the name of the charity, but I can't remember what it is.
That's what I picked up on.
Is it like Bike Club?
Oh, Fight, yeah, it's Fight Club,
Fight?
yeah, FIGHT, Fight Club.
All right.
And then also another minor under finance, it's not Illinois Sam, it's just Sam. So if you could cross out the Illinois part, that would be more accurate. Other than that, I'm making a motion to approve these minutes as submitted.
I'll second. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, motion to approve previous meeting minutes from December 4th with the two corrections as noted. Motion made by Mr. Morgan,
Yes.
seconded by Ms. Bruni,
Yes.
Mr. Detloff. Yes. Ms. Worrell.
Yes. Do we have any public comments?
Well, I have no one here.
Thank you, sir. Do we have a motion for approval of bills for payment and payroll?
Yes, I move to approve bills for payment dated December 15th, 2023 from the corporate general fund in the amount of $8,144.86. Also dated December 15th, 2023 from the TIP account, $33,771.81. And just as a note, this also includes the last TIP payment to Country Finance so that they are finalized as far as their TIP. Also move to approve payroll ending December 9th, 2023 in the amount of $18,141.38. Ending December 12th, 2023, a stipend of $3,000. And ending December 22nd, 2023 in the amount of $6,041.66.
I'll second. Thank you, ma'am. Can I just clarify what for the heritage gas, that's
Yes.
for a fill of a tank, right? Just okay. And this is the first time we filled it since we got it or no?
No, we.
Oh, it's third maybe.
Third
Yeah,
time,
it's
okay.
like the third time, and it seems like it's a lot more this time, but
No, I just wanted it noted.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Could you please repeat the amount for the TIP account?
the tip is $33,777.81.
Okay, I thought you said 771. Okay, all right,
Maybe I did, but it's 81.
that's what's printed. Okay. Motion to approve the bills for payment as follows. December 15th date of general fund, $8,144.86. December 15th tip account, $33,777.81. Payroll ending December 9th, in the amount of $18,141.38. December 12th stipend, $3,000 even, and December 22nd payroll of $6,041.66. Motion is made by Mr. Morgan,
Yes.
seconded by Ms. Bruni,
Yes.
Mr. Detloff. Yes. Ms. Worrell.
Yes. Department reports, clerk Scott Dillman.
The only thing I have is a reminder for Christmas Day Incorporated Christmas dinner that is served in this building, Christmas Day from 11 to 1. Everyone's invited. It's not just for those that are less privileged. It's for anyone that might be sitting alone for Christmas Day to come and enjoy some company for a meal. There is a sign up. I believe tomorrow is the deadline to call. Make that reservation. All I wanted to just go is a head count on what they expect and prepare for. So that's all I have.
If you don't make a reservation, you can't come?
Well,
People do.
they do.
I'm just clarifying.
There is a fudge factor that's included in the preparation for just that purpose, but
Okay,
it's strongly encouraged to please
okay,
give
But
us
I put the
preparation.
phone numbers on the sign.
Yeah.
yes, okay.
So,
Thank you, sir.
Mhm.
Attorneys, Mr. Mike Sanchi.
Outside of the items on the agenda, I've got nothing to report.
Thank you, sir. Engineers, I have nothing new from the engineer tonight. Ordinance is insurance. It's gonna be Miss Susie Weedle, who is absent. Is that you? Or you want me to read
yeah,
it?
no,
I can read it. You got it? All right. I can do it.
Because I don't have.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I don't have the numbers either. There is a motion, right?
Sorry.
For this, it's a motion from secondly, or is it?
No, you just look to approve.
Okay,
Second reading,
motion,
yeah.
motion to approve, is there a motion to approve a second reading ordinance for sale of surplus properties?
I'll make that motion.
Do you have that ordinance number? It'll be on your meeting minutes.
Yeah,
And
yeah, hold on. That one is, it's gonna be 012-23-1.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And again, that's for the scales of the police department years and years ago, but we really haven't used for the last 10 years, maybe, or longer than that,
Probably 5.
or 5, okay.
Yeah, right.
Right,
Could I have a second?
I'll second. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, motion to approve second reading of ordinance O-12-23-1, sale of surplus property, known as truck scales. Motion made by Mr. Morgan,
yes,
seconded by Ms. Whirl.
Yes.
Ms. Bruni,
Yes.
Mr. Detloff.
Yes. So that one, we're looking for a motion on that as well. Motion, Ben, I've got some context.
Okay. All right, is there a motion for resolution approving a memorandum of understanding between the village of Grant Park and John and Laura Veldheisen? Is there a number for it?
I'll make that motion.
Hold on.
We need a
You're gonna
resolution number.
Yeah, so it's,
Last one.
I think it is. 4.
So those are ordinance.
Oh, those are ordinances, I'm sorry.
R12.
So it,
Have you guys had a resolution?
No.
no.
I don't believe there was, so it'll be
So R.
12-23-1.
Yeah.
Could you repeat that number, please?
12-23-1. R-12-23-1. And John, we can get you a copy of it once it's signed.
thank
I've made the motion. I don't think there's a second.
I'll second, thank you.
For the purpose of the board's information, this was distributed, this has to do with the Essen Farm Road right of way, and clarifying exactly what the boundary line is, in support of the village's safe route to school project, put a sidewalk up in there. I handed out in the meeting a red line of the agreement that has changes that we're proposing. This was due to some time constraints. We put it in the board packet on Friday, but we're still working out with the Veldheisens, the landowners. This morning, they were very nice at helping us get this all put together for you tonight. I've looked at the changes. I think the changes are totally fine, so unless there are any questions, we're looking for approval tonight.
Thank you.
Noted.
Yeah.
Okay, motion to approve or resolution R-12-23-1. Approving a memorandum of understanding between the village of Grant Park and John and Laura Veldheisen. Motion made by Mr. Morgan,
Yes,
seconded by Ms. Bruni,
Yes.
Mr. Detloff. Yes. Ms. Whirl.
Yes.
This one's-
Yeah, I got my own, yes.
Yep.
Thank you.
and this one is the first reading, right?
Yeah, so there's no number yet.
Done.
Right.
If it's for first reading, unless you guys are going to, what is this for?
This is for the camp.
Oh, this is for, Messina. So if you guys want to suspend the rules, you can do so in order to approve it tonight.
Oh, do it first, right? Oh.
That would take, I think it's 2/3. I'll check.
Next thing on the agenda is gonna be the first reading. An ordinance granting a special use permit for certain property within the village of Grant Park, Kankakee County, Illinois. At 201 South Main Street, Grant Park, Illinois, 60940. PIN number 01-04-19-421-006.
And if you wanted to adopt this tonight, you need a motion to suspend the rules regarding first reading.
And make a motion to suspend.
I'll second.
Thank you.
All right, you need to adopt an ordinance number for this?
Yeah.
How high did you go last meeting?
The next,
5?
yes, 5.
This would be 5?
This would be 5, yes.
So 12, 23, 5.
Okay, motion to waive first reading. Ordinance O-12-23-5, granting a special use permit for certain property within the village of Grant Park, Kankakee County, Illinois, 201 South Main Street, Grant Park, Illinois, 60940. PIN number 0104-19-421-006. Motion made by Mr. Morgan,
Yes.
seconded by Ms. Bruni.
Yes.
Mr. Deadlock? Yes. Ms. Worrell?
Yes.
I'll make the motion to approve ordinance O-12-23-5. An ordinance granting special use permit for certain property within the village of Grant Park, Kankakee County, Illinois. Known as 201 South Main Street. PIN 01-04-19-421-006. And again, this is to allow a gentleman to sell cars, probably sell maybe 3 or 4 cars a year. Very specific about what he can do and what he can display. It's real precise.
At the zoning board meeting, he explained that cars will be outside only during business hours only,
Yes.
no other time than that. And they're gonna be specialty cars. So like you said, it will be a limited amount of cars sold through a month or through a year, so.
The requirement that cars only be outside during business hours is actually a condition of the special use permit. So
Yes.
that's something the village couldn't enforce for that.
That was, yeah, or what we put in there. So, I did hear you had a first. That's great.
Yeah.
Yes. he did.
Yeah, yeah. So, okay, I think that was it for insurance and,
No, I need a second yet.
oh.
You need a second.
Oh, I'm
I'll
sorry.
second, sorry.
I thought you did. I thought we went right next to that.
Okay, motion to approve ordinance O-12-23-5, granting a special use permit for certain property within the village of Grant Park, Kankakee County, Illinois, known as 201 South Main Street, Grant Park, blah, blah, blah. Motion made by Mr. Morgan,
Yes.
seconded by Ms. Bruni,
Yes.
Mr. Deadlock,
Yes.
Ms. Worrell.
Yeah.
Thank you. Streets and alleys, the Christmas lights are now up. They look good. The ones that we got from Peatone are a little bit different than what we have, but it's something new to look at. So those are up and about. Next is Finance Committee Chairman Gary Morgan.
I have nothing for tonight's meeting.
Thank you, sir. Community outreach and
I have a few things. Today we got our liquor license and our certificate of liability insurance. Cabin fever, will be on the newsletter coming up just to give people an idea of the save the date type of thing. After Christmas, we will be promoting it a little bit more heavily and explaining like the menu. We're gonna have a quilt raffle, bingo, 50-50, all the different things that are gonna be happening. I wanna send a thank you out to Miss Worrell, who made arrangements to have desserts provided. She talked to some people and said she got this set up, so we're gonna have that with our meal. After the event, I will send thank yous out to everybody because without their generosity, and donations have been coming in, so without their generosity, we wouldn't be able to put on anything like this. And anybody that wants to volunteer can reach out to the village hall or to me or any of the committee members, and we will find a job for them.
Thank you.
So that's all I have for this evening.
Thanks, Ben. Next, Buildings and Grounds Committee, Ms. Robin Bruni.
I have nothing for tonight.
Thank you, ma'am. Law Enforcement Committee, Ms. Morgan Worrell.
I do not have anything tonight.
Was that right or no? We're getting it. All right, village president, I have, the village did today, purchase a new snow thrower for the walk path. That'll be on the bills for the next meeting. And then we have letters that went out to the community.
For the candidates.
Yes, if Mr. Sanchi would explain why only certain people got those.
Well, so the ordinance, the statute and the ordinance about publication of notice anytime a special use permit is gonna be considered. I believe it's our ordinance, but certainly our policy is to also require mailed notice to surrounding landowners. And that's people who own property located within 150 feet of the property under consideration. So the applicant for the special use permit has sent us proof of mailing showing that he did mail. That the attorney did mail notice to all of the surrounding landowners, but it's just to those properties.
Okay,
And that's compliant with all statutory and due process.
thank you, sir, for clearing that up.
Yep.
And then we have the appointment of new trustee to fill the vacancy left by Miss Danahy. I have met with actually quite a few people that were interested in this new trustee spot, which I think is amazing. I love that people want to be involved and have their voices heard in the community. I did pick a final candidate to present to the board. His name is Mr. Frank Passini. If Frank could come up, please.
Last name again, please.
Passini, Passini. So they have to vote.
Yep. This is appointment to fill a vacancy statutorily requires advice and consent of the board. So we would need a motion to approve. Vote on that. No, they have to do that.
I'll move to approve. Say his name again.
Frank
Frank
Passini,
Passini.
I'll second.
thank you.
Okay, we have a motion to approve the appointments of Frank Passini as trustee for the village of Grant Park for vacancy. Motion made by Mr. Morgan,
Yes.
seconded by Ms. Bruni,
Yes.
Mr. Dedlow,
Yes.
Ms. Worrell.
Yes.
This vacancy because we're in the first half of the term. This is for the remainder of the term until the next election, when it'll be filled for the remaining 2 years of the 4-year term
Oh, okay.
at that election. So.
On my election, 2025. Oh, this is one, right?
Yeah, 2025. He needs.
Yeah, go ahead, I'm gonna something.
Swear you in, sir. Okay, if you would raise your right hand. Please state your name for the record. Frank Passini, you do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States, or repeat my words. I do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Illinois, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of trustee for the village of Grant Park according to the best of my ability. Congratulations. Thank you.
Gotta go around the table and say, right?
Welcome.
Welcome.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks, Frank. This is my. Hey, Frank. And with that being said, Ms. Worrell has a couple things she would like to say.
Yes, to complete this meeting today, we would like to celebrate someone very special to all of us. Can you come up here, please?
Do not make surprises.
I can't believe we pulled this off. This is pretty amazing,
Just
actually.
pull this off. Must be your birthday, huh? I must be.
Just want to say a few things. I'm a crier, so this will be quick. The impact this man has had on our community is unsurpassed by any other. The respect he has for his fellow officers as well as his community speaks volumes of his character. This chief has been a strong leader for our community for a decade. We are very, very thankful to have you here. We all appreciate everything you have done and continue to do to help Grant Park be the town that it is today. We're not called Mayberry for no reason. It's a nickname we're grateful for and that you protect us with. Our families are safe at night and that's a priceless gift. Thank you, Chief, for all that you have done for us.
Thank you very much.
And with that, is there a motion to adjourn so we can party?
Yes.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, let's party.
He's will be here in 7.